I've made a severe and continuous lapse in my judgment, and I don't expect to be forgiven. I'm simply here to apologize. I should have never posted the video. I should have put the cameras down and stopped recording what we were going through.
Standing in a glass bowl at the end of a black hole, cold, lost and upside down. Faces swirling past me, all my memories rolling vastly.
Let me not try to sidetrack too much and just explain to you my experience with Logan Paul. I knew of him because he was a Viner and I was a Viner. That's all I knew about him. I didn't know about his friends, I didn't know about his life, I didn't know him. I don't want to get too much into it because this is not the purpose of this video, but a few years back, I pressed charges against a famous Viner that I had dated because he sexually assaulted me. I don't want to get into it, nor do I want to even put my head in that space to explain anything of that sort to you. If you know about it, great. If you don't, you don't. But point is, this became public, okay? TMZ, of all fucking places, published an article, and on the day that that article came out, I mean, that was the worst day of my life. I was so sick, like physically, mentally, I just couldn't take it. I never wanted the story to become public. I never wanted people to know. I was super ashamed because that's just how I felt at that time. And then all of a sudden, everyone knows, right? And then that's not even the worst part. Famous Viners and a bunch of other people who have a substantial amount of followers decided to go on the internet. Logan Paul being one of the biggest people that did this to me. He tries to come across in his vlogs as a nice guy that cares and all that stuff. No, he's a frat douchebag. Like one of those frat guys that's just like, oh, my homeboy didn't do shit. He's one of those guys. And because he was friends with the guy who assaulted me, he thought that was proof enough that nothing happened. Even though he was not there, the only two people that were there was me and the other guy involved. So he goes on Twitter and I'm talking, he was nasty. He called me a liar, I don't know how many times. Not just that day, throughout any time that I would talk about this situation, he would call me a liar. I'm pretty sure he called me a lying bitch, but you know what? I can't be sure. Point is, he was brutal.
Coalesce beneath the ground, all done by my own hand. I allow my feelings to become sand. If you're gonna cut me down, better do it quickly now. You can cut me down, but I won't stay for long. I'll grow back again. Oh yeah, my roots are strong.
Well, somebody that works in the YouTube Hero program that works with taking down bad content on YouTube, known as Trusted Flagger, tweeted out this remarkable information, which I just find incredibly disgusting. He tweeted out this: Logan Paul's video was reported and YouTube manually reviewed it. They decided to leave it up without even an age restriction. People have re-uploaded it since and have strikes for graphic content. And then he shows a screenshot where it was flagged and reviewed by YouTube. And again, after it was flagged and manually reviewed by YouTube, they put it on the trending page, okay? It was on the trending page.
Roots so strong. This is not forever. Folks changing like the weather. Cold, weird, and all around. Toxic people being severed, like leaves falling in September.